Licensing. Sometimes governments say certain things can't be done without permission. You can't buy or own a particular good, you can't start a certain kind of business, you can't take on certain professions until you get a license. While the stated intent of licenses is to control quality and protect people, it often does more damage in more ways than it helps. It limits economic mobility of the poor who can't afford the cost of the training to get occupational licenses or the fees of very limited business licenses and liquor licenses. It keeps them poor. It increases the cost of living as businesses pass on the cost of getting business licenses, the cost of hiring licensed labor that's more expensive, onto the consumer. It becomes an avenue of corruption, since bureaucrats in government get to make the decision on whether you're granted or licensed or not. Oftentimes they may ask for bribery or withhold licenses from their political enemies, creating political favoritism. It creates inequality. Those who are able to obtain the licenses are able to get the rewards of having the permission to do whatever it is they're able to do, while those who aren't able to get the licenses end up falling further and further behind, creating a bigger gap between the top and the bottom. Licensing isn't the only way to have quality control. You could do certification. The difference is, instead of saying that someone can't buy or do something, people can buy or do whatever they want with whoever they want, but you identify the best and certify them so that way consumers can choose to patron the best. Public discourse, one of the best ways that we all find out who are the best of the best is through word of mouth or through websites that help look at reviews. It's oftentimes knowing the people we trust that help us make sure that we get to the places that we need. Consumers can get together and form consumer unions and collectively bargain for better prices from quality producers, encouraging people to buy from people with the right standards while actually saving people money by working together. All I ask that when faced with a challenge for society, to think critical about what is the solution. Controlling people is always the worst answer and often has more unintended consequences than intended consequences. Learn more about these ideas from checking out the following. The episode of the podcast EconTalk called The Gains from Getting Rid of Amok Occupational Licensing. Episode 1080 of The Tom Woods Show called Down with State Licensing. Also, learn more about libertarianism and how you can get involved with promoting libertarian ideas at libertarian101.com.